As much as we all love football, the concern over concussions continues to grow for athletes and parents. Tyreke Smith thought concussions ended his football days back in grade school.
I played up to maybe 6th grade. Then I started getting concussions, so I stopped. My mom pulled me out. My parents pulled me out, and I thought basketball was going to be my ticket.
When Tyreke got to Cleveland Heights High School, his athletic focus was on the basketball court, especially since his brother Malik, who is now at Bryant University, was a Division I prospect. But the Cleveland Heights football coaches saw him walking the halls and playing basketball. They were impressed with his size, and they decided to try to talk him into playing football again.
You know, when I first saw Tyreke, when I got hired, just seeing his size and everything, myself and Coach Hicks, my offensive coordinator, we kept saying we got to get that kid out for football.
Man, I remember me over in that parking lot over there. My brother was trying out for the football team. He was gonna play, and they see me and they're like, "Man, why don't you come out here and play?"
He decided not to play our first year, but Coach Hicks kind of kept coming after him.
He actually seen me come out my house, and he pulled over. He talked to my parents for about an hour. So I mean, I just thought it would be best for me to try it. I was good when I was younger. I loved the sport when I was younger, so I thought I'd try it again.
You know, last year he played half of a season, and for the most part was one of the better players on the field every game he played in.
I still feel the same way about it. I still love it.
Cleveland Heights head coach Max Stevens played at the University of Minnesota and spent a couple of seasons in the NFL. And many of his assistant coaches also played the game at a high level. While there's always a risk of injury in football, Tyreke says the instruction he gets from these coaches makes him feel comfortable playing the sport again because he's now playing with better technique.
I feel like the concussions I had in my younger days, I always think it's if you're not going full speed and doing something 100%, then you're willing to hurt yourself, and you're more easy to hurt yourself. So I just think to go 100%, I don't try to throw my body around, but I mean, I'm more careful. My mom, my dad, they felt more comfortable with Coach Mack, Coach Hicks, my defensive line coach, Coach Roscoe. They're in the NFL. So, I mean, they teach us the right way, and so they felt comfortable.
We try to constantly teach hands and feet. Most high school players, they just run into the guy in front of them and hope that they make a play. Whereas with Tyreke, he's learning college and pro pass rush moves. He's learning how to use his hands and feet. He's very explosive. I think his explosiveness in itself will help him on the next level. You know, he's got a gift that, to be quite honest, a lot of guys don't have.
Despite being relatively new to the game at this level, Tyreke is regarded as one of the best defensive end prospects in the country.
6'3", 6'4", and 250, whatever, 260 pounds. From a physical standpoint, he's going to beat most high school players. He's a very explosive player. But it's just getting Tyreke to the point where his football IQ is a little bit higher than the previous year, and that's just coming from experience.
It's a mental game. There's a lot of technique. I mean, you can have all the tools, the athleticism, the speed, the hops, the quickness and stuff like that, but it's all, I mean, when you get to the next level, I go to these camps to open and stuff like that. You need to have technique. So Coach Mack, all the coaches have been helping me on that.
Right now, his strength is being able to pass rush. I've been able to watch Tyreke go against some of the top offensive linemen in the country through some of the various camps that he's attended this year, and just from watching film last year. And from being a pass rusher, he's considered an elite high school pass rusher.
Tyreke has narrowed his list of college offers to 5 impressive choices: Alabama, Ohio State, Penn State, USC, and Oregon.
A lot of people think just NFL when you think about big-time football, big-time college football, but that's not really the biggest thing for me. You can get to the NFL from any school. I just want to be at a school that's comfortable for me, that I feel like I'm coming from a family atmosphere. My mom's all about family, my mom, my dad, so I just want to go somewhere where it preaches that same thing. Also somewhere that I fit in the system. Now, I don't want a lot of players on the roster. I mean, I think I could beat anybody out, but I'm not going to commit to a place that's like just a whole bunch of kids there. So I'm definitely looking at depth chart, relationships, location definitely plays a little part in it, so yeah.
Tyreke is also an honor roll student, and he's looking forward to the academic opportunities of college as much as he is the football side.
I'm a student athlete. My mom always says student first, athlete second, so I take pride in my grades. I have a 3.9. It fluctuates from a 4.0, 3.9, but definitely my plan is to get an education. It's paid for. It's definitely been a dream of mine to go to the NFL, but if it doesn't work out, I'm definitely getting a good education.
Tyreke may have gotten a late start in football, but as his technique improves and his confidence grows, there's no telling how far he might go in the game.